Hey.
YouTube, what's going on? Let's do a story time. Man, let's get right into it. So boom, right? It's me. I watched the whole volleyball joint before the All-Star game. Game ends. I'm chilling. This is me right here, chilling on the sidelines, just looking into space, bro. I was low-key, low tired. I was about to take a nap in there. One of the little security guards, just thinking my mouse is him. The security guard comes over and he's like, "Hey, you can't be over here no more." Everybody's leaving, right? So boom, here's our little crowd. Here's our crowd of people. Everybody's taking their leaves. They're all going the opposite direction, leaving this way. So boom, right? They're all leaving, they're all getting out, whatever. Agent comes in. Agent comes in with a tiny little crew and Shaquan. So boom, we got Shaquan, we got Agent's tiny little crew, some other TikTokers in the way, blah blah blah. You know, these people were just gonna keep them over here. They were just kind of following him along. But so boom, here's Shaquan. Here's our boy Agent. Let's make him a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? Pause on that. So boom, Agent comes in. I'm down. I'm like, so Agent actually was coming up these stairs. These photos aren't accurate, obviously. We all know that, whoever went to DreamCon, but this is the best I could do. I'm coming down. I stand like right here, just talking to some of the people. Agent's coming up this way. Shaquan's coming up, just like that. And their little crew that they came with them, they're all just coming in. You feel me? So boom, they're all coming in. Agent was actually the first person. Oh my goodness. Agent was the first person to come up the stairs. He's coming up like this. So Agent's coming up the steps. Boom, just like that. He comes up, he goes past me. Shaquan, same thing. And boom, like they're all walking. They were all walking out. And you know, I was like, fuck it. This is the only, bro, this is my favorite fucking streamer in AMP. I have to see where he's going. I walk with him too. So boom. That happens. Bear with me with these photos, by the way, bro. Listen, bro, listen. They're the best I could find, dog. I couldn't find no photos of the inside of where I was like trying to like look at specifically. If I knew I was gonna make this like months after, then yeah, it would have been a little bit better. So boom, Ash Out comes in. Ash Out was like waiting outside the door. It was like he was waiting outside the door. Mind you, nobody has fucking security, right? No one has security. As me, Agent, so Agent goes over to Ash. He like kind of holds him a little bit. He's like talking to him, blah blah blah, whatever. We're walking through the hallway. We're just chilling. We're just, you know what I'm saying, just vibing. I'm over here. The crowd swarms these two. The crowd swarms these two. I'm talking with Shaquan, and I finally like meet up with him and stuff, and he's mad cool, you know what I'm saying? He's chill as fuck. I meet up with him, we start chatting and whatnot. And then the crowd says, "Is that Agent?" Somebody said, "Is that Agent?" Boy, the crowd went to this, to fucking this, bro. Everybody swarmed. Everybody was here. Nigga, it took one person to yell, "Is that Agent?" And another person said, "Oh my god, that is." Crowd gets big. Agent's all the way over here. He's gone. Ash had to hold Agent's bag. Or not Agent's bag, no. Shaquan said, because Shaquan was right next to him when it happened. We were all like kind of sitting there. Shaquan was like, yo, hold my bag, hold my bag. Come on, you already know it's gonna get crazy. Hold my bag. So Ash is holding Shaquan's bag. This is literally what it's looking like, kinda. I was holding Ash's bag. Shaquan told Ash to hold his bag. I'm holding Ash's bag. Ash is holding Shaquan's bag. And I think Shaquan was holding on to Agent. Nigga, we're in like a conga line, bruh. Cause we're trying to walk. We're walking fast. We're like, where's the security? Security, bro. So boom, security coming in. Haul some ass. Gets all the crowds out the way. Bro, got this side of the crowd migrated over this way. They like came around and fucking circled us. This crowd comes in this way. They're like over here. The other crowd, they're coming in like right about here. And there was just like, bro, if I tried to copy and paste this as many times as I could, I think I would break this fucking website. That's just how many people there were when Agent was here. There were just, bro, Agent had so much power. The crowd was this fucking big. So boom, yo, it was insane. There were so many fucking people. Then meets up with the, all right, let me get rid of the crowd for a second. Just forget about the crowd. Forget about the crowd. We know the crowd's there, okay? The crowd was there the whole time, by the way. There was no escaping the crowd. The crowd was there the whole time. Swear to God, I'm on. So boom. You know what I'm saying? Agent's following, and after some time, Ash out, he goes and, oh shit. Ash out, he goes and does his little own thing because he has his own little cameraman. He's doing his own content and whatnot. So it's just me, Agent, the big ass crowd, security, making sure he was in the way. There was another security guard, but he wasn't actually security. He was just a fan acting like security. So I'm not gonna add 2 bodyguards. It was literally just a fan acting like security. Crazy shit, but whatever. Agent was fine with it because he fucking needed it, genuinely. And little old me. So I was here with Shaquan the whole time. He was chatting it up while this shit was going down. So boom, we went, and so boom, Agent meets up with light skin Monte. They start chatting for a bit, right? Now, mind you, like I said, remember, the crowd is still here. Every single time Agent decided to stop walking to talk to somebody, or just stop walking to figure out where to go, bro, the crowd was swarm us. It was absolutely wild. I was literally holding on to dear life to anything. I was running routes, my nigga. Bro, there was a time Agent started walking hella fast, started damn near jogging. He starts. So boom, they meet up, right? Light skin Monte and Agent, they meet up, cool, whatever. Light skin Monte, he goes, does his own thing. Goodbye. He does his own thing, cool, whatever. Agent starts like, there was somewhere in the story, because I can't really remember, it was like happening so fast. Agent starts just moving. His security starts moving. Like Shaquan and his security start moving. I'm right behind Shaquan. Bro, everybody's just coming in like this. They hitting moves. I'm like moving around these niggas, bro. I used to play football. So I'm like, I'm seeing exactly where I can get into a shortcut just so I could be next to Agent, because I needed to ask him something. So boom, I'm sitting here running fucking routes to try to get back to this dude. I was trying to call out his name, but there were so many people calling out it was insane, dog. It was crazy. So boom, we're moving around. We're trying our best to get through. He watched the WWE joint. I don't know what was going on with that, but we kind of just sat there. We watched it for a bit. We watched it the whole time. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. It was crazy. It was a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It was a little crazy. It was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. So while all this is going down, right, Agent is nowhere to be fucking found. I don't know where Agent's at. We're just gonna put him over here. We're just gonna put him over here. And Shaquan, I don't know where he's at. All them, I think they were somewhere else. They were somewhere else at the time, because I lost track of where they were at. I was going down the escalator to find them, and I meet up with Extra Emily and Agent's other friend. I can't find a picture of him right now because I got like no time. I'm just doing this real quick. So boom, meet up with Extra Emily and one of their friends. And you know, I was talking to one of his friends, said he was cool as hell. It's on my page. I literally was just glazing him and Agent, whatever. I didn't glaze Extra Emily, but Extra Emily found it on her stream and whatnot because she was live streaming at the time. So I was like, yo, y'all cool if I just like hang out with y'all for a bit? Let's see what's going on. And then boom, they were like, yeah, of course, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They were bad cool about it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So they was cool about it. So boom, we're all going wherever the fuck. And then we find Agent, thanks to the help of his homeboy. Found Agent, Shaquan's back, security's back. Boom, now we're all together. Shit. I don't know what else happened at this point, but I'm pretty sure we actually walked back to the volleyball stadium, because like after some time, because we were in that WWE spot for like an hour or two, bro. It was long. So boom, we're all walking back to the volleyball joint, and Extra Emily, she left. I don't know where she went. Shaquan's still here, of course. Here's me over here, Agent, security, blah blah blah. As we're going inside back into the into the volleyball spot, long ass line, bro. We're talking, man, hold on, let me get the picture back. Think of this as the line, right? It was on the right side. Think of this as the line. Think of there was a lady. There was a lady there. But think of this as the lady. She was like the other person, kind of like holding everybody off. Here's all the people. They're just sitting there waiting. The line is crazy long. We're talking 2 people back, bro. We're talking like this long, bro. The line went from here all the way out the door, all the way to like a different, like on the other side, just to see a fucking volleyball game. And guess what Agent does? Agent looks at the security, walks right the fuck in. Walks right in. I was like right next to him, and she didn't say nothing. She just looked and just was like this. And everybody's sitting there waiting in line. Nigga, I was just hands in my pockets. Hands in my pockets, just walking. Walk right in that motherfucker for free. So boom. We're back in the volleyball stadium. We're back in the volleyball stadium, right? And this time, so hold on. Goodbye. So the place is filled. The place is filled to the brim. Just think of this volleyball stadium filled. Just think of the volleyball stadium filled. The place is filled to the fucking brim. We found seats at the lower levels. Security, I'm just gonna get rid of him. He found his seat. He's cool to go. Shaquan was sitting right next to Agent. Shaquan was sitting right next to Agent, or like near, or like kind of next to him. I was sitting, so it was kind of weird, right? Agent was sitting like over here. There were seats that was like kind of in front of, but not like crazy in front of Agent. So I was able to sit like technically like right next to him, but just a little bit in front of him. And I was like right here. Like I was like right over here. So boom. This is when I'm chatting it up with Agent. I'm just talking to him. We're cooling, blah, blah, blah. And I was telling him about, yo, you gonna play in the volleyball game today? He was like, nah, I'm not gonna play, blah, blah, blah. Like I don't really want to. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to play with a team that's probably like. Now he didn't say he wanted to play. He said he doesn't like when his team does bad, and that's his only fear. If his team does bad, he's gonna get upset, and he knows that. And he decided, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just play anyway. That's why he didn't have, when he was playing, he didn't have anything like yeah, we were just like chatting it up, but he didn't have anything like the jersey on or anything, because he didn't think he was gonna play. But they let him play anyway. Boom, he comes in, washes all teams, had 2 tall ass players, and won the tournament. And he left. Shaquan, I met him the next day, and we talked about it. We said like that was the most fun like shit ever. Like we were just chatting about it. Like me and Shaquan, man, he's cool ass dude. We were just chatting about it and how fun it was, blah blah blah. So boom, you know, that happens. And yeah, it was pretty much it. That is my story on how I got to meet the GOAT. How I got to meet 3 GOATs actually. 4. So when I was with Agent, I met Agent. When I was with him, I was with Agent. We found Ash Alk, we found Shaquan, we found Light Skin Monte. I think we found some other people as well. Extra Emily, one of Agent's close friends. There was like, bro, there was, oh, damn, I forgot. There was a time where Extra Emily was walking, and this one weird dude tried to put her arm around her, and then security was like, nah, you can't be doing that, bro. You gotta get off of her. It was some weird, she was trying to like raise her up or something. It was strange. And Extra Emily just kind of like was like this a little bit. And yo, it was so weird. It was weird as fuck. And Snow Cone was there too, but I really don't know Snow Cone like that. So I didn't even know that was her. I was just like, that guy was kind of weird. And she was like, yeah, he was kind of weird. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh yeah, he was. I was like, who the fuck is this? Yeah, she's like short. So I was like, who the fuck? Oh, it's just another streamer. Yeah, no. So yeah, Snow Cone, Extra Emily, all those people. Did we meet anybody else? We probably did, bro. But yo, when I tell you the crowd was crazy, bro. The crowd was crazy. There were so many people. Too many people. Honestly, there was too many people. Every time I was just praying Agent didn't stop walking that whole time. Every time he stopped walking, just a swarm of fucking people, bro. Like it was enough to just fill up a stadium. How many people were following Agent? It was actually insane. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Story time ended. I'm gonna get up out of here now, man. Peace.